One of the fastest growing economies in Africa, Nigeria is experiencing phenomenal changes via the transformation agenda of the current administration of President Goodluck Jonathan. It is on this basis that international financial rating groups like Fitch, S&P, Moody, Ernst & Young, and the two Bretton Woods institutions, the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank, have given the nation a good rating in terms of the reforms being carried out. But in reality, is Nigeria's economic performance in the first half of the year indicative of an emerging powerhouse from Africa, or another analysis blown out of proportion?
Having said that, I think we can do better. I think that the challenge of unemployment persists, and I think it'll take a long time for it to be dealt with. But I think in the meantime, we need words of assurance and inspiration from those in government so that people can keep hope alive. But I think the polity, the citizens must also be ready to make the sacrifice necessary to drive this economy. And in this regard, I'm going to make one statement that is unpopular. The subsidy on fuel must go. There is no way we can sustain it. We are wasting too much public funds supporting few people who use gas-guzzling cars, rather than saving resources to invest in infrastructure and even social infrastructure like schools and things like that.
Indeed, a lot has to be done to move the economy on a sustainable path.
People argue, but that's the only thing they enjoy from government. But that's not the argument. And they say, well, why can't we build refineries? Who will build a refinery if government controls the price? And I always ask people, will you set up a bakery if government controls the price of bread? And they'll say no. So if you will not set up a bakery if government controls the price of bread, why do you expect anybody to go and invest in a refinery if government is going to control the price at which the products will be sold? I think we must be realistic. Today we know government cannot run businesses. Otherwise, the 4 refineries that we have that are owned by government will be working and we won't be importing fuel. And I think we should know that this oil that we are living on is a depleting asset, 1. And 2, it has competition. There is a lot of competition against our oil now, shale gas, and even all over Africa. They seem to be scratching the surface everywhere and finding oil. Uganda, Malawi, Tanzania. So for how long do we expect these high oil prices to last? If we don't invest today and diversify our economy, the unemployment we are talking about today will be worse tomorrow.